Some tips that I would give to some people to be icy: boss up to get your cost up. That's rule number one. You could be icy with your jewelry, but it's also a mindset. And lastly, I would say have fun being icy, because if you icy, you boss up and you just get into the bag.
Can't stop, won't stop, get guap. 10 white toes and them Tory flip-flops. Manicures and pedicures, I'm always tip-top. When they say I'm not hot, all these lies need to stop, cause I'm icy.
I noticed that ICY GRL went viral online and in the fashion world. They were using ICY GRL at a lot of the shows. So because it went viral, I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I think I got a record, but I didn't think that it would get as big as it did because it was something that I had wrapped in my car. As it began to progress, I realized that I had a hit. I didn't expect that the song to be as big as it was. It's about to be platinum. So the fact that something that started from the car, that went to social media, TV, radio, was just a surprise to me. A great surprise though. I remember I used to listen to Slick Rick. I liked old school hip hop, when I first started rapping. There's, of course, the iconic Foxy and Lil' Kim, because that's what my mom listened to. But growing up, I listened to a lot of Nicki, a lot of Trina, Remy Ma, before she got locked up. Me and my friends were so sad. I wrote my first rap to a Millie, the Wayne beat, and I brought it to school the next day and rapped for the boys in class. And they went crazy, so I was like, oh, maybe I can rap. So I would just try to tell a story about my day. So that's what I was rapping about, just storytelling and just trying to be as creative as possible. I feel like as I began to grow, everything kind of changes. I began to become a little bit more personal. I expressed myself in ways that I didn't before. And it's because I'm getting older and there's just more things to talk about. But it's just, if I'm being honest with you, it kind of gives me anxiety sometimes because it's just so many people are watching. But I have a great fan base. They're called the 5 Rings. I guess my 5 most dedicated fans got together and created their own friend group. They're so cute. But people like that and my family members and my friends keep me in a good mindset.
Icy. Sipping rosé, first class, yeah, I'm lit. AP bust down, jumping off the wrist. Republicans on the plane, mugging on a bitch, making white man money so these white folk pissed.
Pissed was an opportunity for me to express myself without directly replying back to people on social media. It was so Game of Thrones inspired. And it was kind of just me getting a lot of things off my chest because I always rise to the occasion. That's what I'm good for. But at the same time, ICY GRL got bigger before me, so it's my artist development was in real time, and a lot of people had a lot to say about, my work. And it's just I just got here, and they're already comparing me to people who already been 5-10 years in the game. And it's just let me grow. But it's hip hop, it's social media, and everybody has a lot to say behind the screen. So, I like to put it in my music and not reply to everybody, even though I want to. The Icy EP is definitely just an attitude, an unapologetic attitude, just as a woman towards life, as a boss, and just being whoever you want to be. And for me, that's an Icy GRL. So I feel the EP is more so of an attitude compared to High Maintenance. High Maintenance was just a lot of, it was me trying to figure out a sound, and then Icy is a little bit more of my personality and who I am as a person. Moving forward, I'd like to create points for myself so that I address everything that needs to be addressed. Instead of me just going into the studio and having a good time, because that's easy. But I think it's important for me to touch on where I'm from, my ethnic background and things like that. It's cool to get a grasp of who I am as a woman and my attitude, but it's cool to also know my backstory too. Because one thing about me is I'm not online a lot, and a lot of people don't know me, so they get to know me in my music. So that's what it is, it's an attitude.